I have been asked a few times how to make cheese because everybody is following me on Facebook and is checking out how my cheese adventures are going. Um, we're still trying, we're still kind of testing out. But you don't need to have a complete cheese room to make cheese at home. You can do it really, really very easy. And today I'm actually showing you how to make Labneh cheese. Labneh cheese is a Lebanese style cheese. I learned to make it when I was in Turkey. Everybody back then made their own yogurt, and we didn't need any incubators or anything. We just let it out. It was hot enough for the cultures to do their work, and we had always wonderful tarty, tangy yogurt, which I thought was simply fantastic. Um, so today I show you how to make Labneh. Labneh is a wonderful cheese. It depends how you make it. It's first of all easy to make. It's so easy to make. It's ridiculous, really. You need yogurt and you need salt. It's wonderful with fresh bread. I love it with fresh bread. I mix it with olive oil and mint. It's a classic combination, and as my mom always said, if it ain't broken, don't fix it. So don't mess with the good thing, really. That's how I like my Labneh. You can do loads of things with it, obviously. You can make it sweet. You can make it, even so you use salt in it to drain it. You still can make a sweet dish out of it. You can add fruit chopped up, mixed through. You can use honey. Honey is definitely very nice with it as well. I had it loads of times with honey. But as I said, I'm a savoury lover. I love savoury food, so that's me. So head off to the kitchen now and let's do it. So all we need for our Labneh is simply yogurt. I'm using here a Lebanese yogurt. I like to support, obviously, Irish. I always try to buy Irish. In this particular case, it's organic yogurt. You can also buy Greek yogurt, which I think gives a nice texture to the Labneh later. But in this case, I use just the normal yogurt. And you need salt. What the salt will do is it will take out the water from the yogurt. So basically you just pour it into a bowl and just sprinkle some salt on it. It doesn't need to be much salt because you don't want to over salt it. So I normally do it by feel, but I'd say this is 500 grams of things, and I think a teaspoon of salt is absolutely enough. So you just start then to mix it all together. That's all you need to do. Oh, it looks fantastic. It's a beautiful textured yogurt here. So just taste it a bit. I can do this a tiny bit more. So you want kind of a salty tang to it, but you don't want just taste the salt. You want still the yogurt, the tartiness of the yogurt to come through. Yeah, that's perfect. The next thing you need is some cheesecloth. I have here cheesecloth, but I also have this, which is actually a white handkerchief. And I got the white handkerchief from Marks and Spencer's. Not doing any advertising here for them. They don't pay me. But it's actually fantastic because it's cotton, 100% cotton, and you have to be very careful that it has to be cotton, because otherwise it might dissolve, because there is some acidity in the yogurt, so you want to kind of get this out. And it shouldn't be coloured because the colour might not be fixed, and you will end up then with the purple Labneh, which you don't want either. So I'm using this because I think just it's stronger and nicer. So what you do simply is you line a bowl with your handkerchief or your cheesecloth. As I said, you can use both. You can use either. So, and you just have to then pour the salted yogurt into it. So, oh, it looks really, really nice. So, I love salty yogurt, I have to say. So, and all you do then is you take a little string and you just pull up all the four corners of the handkerchief, do kind of little parcel. And as you can see, I don't know if you can see it actually, it starts already to drip. This is the salt eating away yogurt and releasing all the water. Salt is very, very hungry. So you just make a little wonderful bowl. So, and then I have here this little concoction. I can't remember where I got it. Must have been in one of the wonderful kitchen shops we have. Basically what it does is it gives you a support to strain anything for oh god, something doesn't work here. It is you can use it for jelly making, jam making, anything that needs to, everywhere you need to drain something. So in this particular case we just take our little slings here and just hang it on, and don't know if you can see it, but it starts already to drip away. So you leave that now for about a couple of hours anyway. It depends how long, how stiff and how set you want your labneh to be. If it's just a smooth labneh, 2-3 hours might be enough. But if you want a more sturdy labneh and you might even want to preserve it, then you need to leave it at least overnight. The longer you let it hang, the more solid the labneh becomes. And I just let it drip away here now, and look after it in the morning, because I like it a bit more steady, a bit more set, simply because I just like the texture then. And I'll get back tomorrow morning and show you then how we serve it and what it looks like, etc, etc. So the yogurt has strained now about 12 hours overnight, and you can see all the water that has drained from it. So it's quite a bit anyhow. So what you end up with is something like this. Doesn't look very nice at the moment, but we just untie it and you will see that it became kind of, you see, it has changed colour a bit. It's got a bit more creamy, and you have all the cheese. This is now our cheese, our labneh. I'm just licking my fingers, and it tastes fantastic. So, and you can just, you see, it's nice and thick and really beautiful. Absolutely fantastic. And the smell, it's, you know, the tanginess is coming out of it. Absolutely beautiful. One way I like to actually serve it is mixed with some freshly chopped mint. Really, really beautiful. And then just a little drizzle of oil. Oh yes, that looks so good. And then simply serve it with some lovely crusty bread. Just try this and look how gorgeous that looks. Oh, I love this, and it's absolutely comfort food, and it's fresh. You made it, and bon appetit. Another way of actually serving it is, as you can see, it rolls absolutely nicely. Okay, a bit messy, but hey. Into a bowl. I have here some dried herbs, mixed dried herbs. Put it in, chop it around, and you have a wonderful cheese ball. As you can see, looks stunning. And what you can actually do is you can jar it. First of all, you can eat it straight away. Obviously, it is nice. It's nice if you. It's better if you use actually dried herbs, especially if you want to preserve it for a while. So if you eat it straight away, use fresh herbs. But if you want to preserve it in a jar with olive oil, I would use dried herbs. Just easier and less risky. You can use any combination. These are actually herbs de Provence. You can use simply just fresh basil if you eat it straight away. Beautiful with basil, mint as we just had. And yep, that's it. It's beautiful, isn't it? And it looks cute, really cute on a finger food plate. Or if you have guests over, just whisk them out, and here you go. And it's really, really yummy. And doesn't he look just pretty, this little fella?